Welcome back to the Leewood podcast. Joe and Joe D here alongside the commish. As always, Sil, how are you?
I'm good, Joe. How you doing,
Dude,
man?
I'm doing great. It's a shit.
Yo, you look great.
Thanks, man. I haven't worked out in 2 months. I've just been playing basketball. And then you can't tell.
Well, as people can't see in here, I'm actually supporting Team Dirt right now.
Dude, you rock that jersey real well. Do you want to play with my team?
I'm down.
All right, sweet. We just signed another guy. Anyone who wants to play, Team Dirt's always looking for some players.
Oh, man, too funny.
So, how you feeling?
I feel good, man. How you doing?
Dude, I'm great. Great to be back in the studio, as always, to record this podcast. And we got a lot to talk about.
We do. I think we have too much to talk about. That's never a bad thing.
That's never a bad thing. It's better to have too much than nothing to talk about. Otherwise, this would be pretty freaking boring. And we know all you guys are waiting every single weekend for this podcast to drop. So,
Joe, my phone actually just froze from the amount of people. I want to call the podcast, Sil. Can I call the podcast?
Yeah, but you know what I hate? Like, dude, I love when people want to come and join the podcast. But if you're going to call the podcast and we call you, answer the damn
fucking phone. Yeah.
Because if you don't answer the phone, you're not on the podcast.
You know what's another thing that's funny? I love when people want to come here and say, I want to be a guest star, guest appearance. All right, come by. And then they don't show up.
I know exactly who you're talking about, too. Rowan, the Mr. Statistician over here. You know,
guys, I want to do it really bad.
Dude, I want to experience it live. Can I come in? Yeah, sure. 10 o'clock. It's 10:02. Where the hell are you?
Like, me and Joe have this. Joe has me down to a science. We say 9:30, which really means I get here by 9:50. I park my car at 9:48. I get into the studio at 9:53. We bullshit, we laugh, we tickle each other, and then we start at 10 o'clock.
Bingo. Nice and easy. Don't say 10 o'clock and don't show up, because we're starting at 10.
We start at 10. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Well, once Rowan hears this, he's probably going to be like, "Oh, well, if you start at 10, that actually means 10:30."
Yeah.
You guys,
whatever,
moron. And right when I was starting to like him too.
I know he was growing on me, and then he does this.
We'll get a text at 10:45. Hey guys, can we call? No.
Yeah. No, they're banned.
No, done. What do we got? What are we starting with, sir?
Oh, excuse me,
dude. Did you just throw up?
Dude, I do that like once a week on the podcast. Let's talk about your team, Joe.
Oh, great. Here we go. What do you want to talk about? My 20% shooting?
I mean, let's go to your stats real quick. Let's just stat stream right now. I love stat streaming.
Why do we have, out of all people, we got to look at my stats? Yeah, so I'm shooting a whopping 17% from the field.
No, dude, you're shooting 18%.
Oh, 6.
You always round up. 17.86 is 18.
I haven't scored since the first game.
Really?
I don't think so. I'm 0 for 6 from 3, so just let me shoot from 3, please. Don't even guard me.
0 for 6.
Somehow I got 23 rebounds. That's pretty impressive.
Dude, it is for your size. You're averaging over 3 rebounds a game.
That's the third most on the team.
Yeah, you definitely have more than one steal.
Yeah, Rowan, of course.
Dude, what the... All right, whatever.
I don't really pass the ball.
Dude, Adam Izzetti, though, is having a solid year.
Yeah, Adam, you know what? Adam hustles.
He does.
I like Adam's hustle. He's averaging almost 2 points a game, shooting 36% from the field. 1 of 2 from 3, which is definitely wrong because he missed like 5 last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he did.
he did. He didn't even like hit the backboard on him.
Ryan Cola at 17 of 94.
No, Ryan Cola's almost at 150 shots. I don't know where.
Wow, he's got almost. Oh man.
Oh wow, 134. Okay,
yeah.
I was reading the wrong thing.
Yeah. He's got actually almost 100 threes.
That's impressive.
That is.
Is that a record? That's gonna be.
I mean, I don't think so. Go to Bogo.
Bogo's right up. I mean,
Decker's right up there too.
Yeah, but Decker outscored my entire team, so I can't really say anything about Decker. I mean, where is he? Yeah, 76. Yeah, but at least he's shooting 36%.
You're right. I mean, he is shooting 74% from the field goal, which is free throw.
Which is that's not that great.
I just got a disturbing text. I'm sorry, it threw me off.
Oh wow.
We're not going to talk about it on the air.
Are you getting laid?
No,
possibly.
No, we're trying to avoid it.
All right, sweet. Must be nice. Anyway, Team Dirt really stinks. We're having a good time. We just added a new point guard. I love
him. I think he's like top 2 cutest kids in the league.
Who, Brian Wright?
Yeah, he's a cute
definitely.
kid.
Yeah, he's definitely a cute kid. He fits our team though.
He also threw up on the court.
That was
hot.
That was so funny. All of a sudden, this kid's gas
in his hand,
then on the court, and the rest were about to let us play too, which was pretty insane.
Yeah, they don't even
until Adam tried to stop the game because Adam has that authority.
Yeah.
But
Dude, Joe, I got to give a shout out because I'm looking at James Werner, number 38 on the Knights. He's a sensational player right now. He's playing at such a high level. He's got 39 rebounds. He's averaging 11 rebounds in the last 3 games. Came up to me, and he goes, Sil, I don't care about my team right now. I'm going to steal rebounds from my team. I want to be the rebound leader. And he's close. He's only behind Nick D'Angelo, the Italian Stallion, and George Schilling.
I don't think he's catching George.
I think he is. James, I got faith in you. You're going to catch him.
No, I like George. I don't think and that other kid, Nick, is that the unit? Is that his nickname, the unit?
Wait, which one?
Nick D'Angelo, is that the unit?
The unit, yeah, that's the unit.
Yeah, he was pushing me all over the court. I was getting pissed.
Yeah, was he bitching you out?
Yeah, 100%.
Let's where should we go? Let's go to cookies and cream because it's not Oreos and milk over there right now.
Yeah, what's going on with this team?
I don't know, man. They just lost to Wonder Bread. Armiento didn't show up. Mike Chiarci's playing really well though. They're deep throwing him pretty hard.
Yeah, he's leading that team.
22 points a game.
He's definitely.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed in Griff Alfaro. Not averaging 10 points a game. Puts his team together. He's averaging 10 rebounds, so that's a little impressive. But I like what I'm seeing out of Brendan O'Shea.
Yeah, except for the fact that he only has 38 rebounds. Like, dude, you got 6 inches on me. I almost got as many rebounds.
You know what? Last game, though, Joe, he had like 8 assists.
All right, never mind.
You know what I mean?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But Chiarella's got to get his numbers up. What is he shooting from three? He's shooting around 40%.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that he's only averaging 13 points a game.
Yeah, 59 shots.
I expected him to be at that 15-point range.
Yeah.
I
think it's incredible that Chiarci's 26 of 45 from the field.
He's playing on a different level. This is a different Chiarci than we saw when he played with Yorktown. Mean, it's obvious. It's obvious that this team, Cookies and Cream, are gelling a lot more than that Yorktown
I feel like when
team.
Chiarci brings girls to the games, he plays better.
Dude, spot on.
Usually it's a different girl a game.
Which is so impressive.
Dude, it is. He's got like a Derek Jeter fucking lineup.
Probably better.
I don't think he listens to this, so I'm going to just go off dude, this kid's killing it.
This is going to be the one time
dude,
he listens.
I think his lineup's better than Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
He crushes it. I'm amazed. Whenever I see a really hot girl there, and then I just look around, I'm like, she's definitely with Chiarci.
I want him to be listen, there's you have a girlfriend, so not for you. But for me, that's the commissioner over there. You should introduce your friend Ashley or Victoria. That would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
But
of him.
He hasn't done that yet.
Well, he's gonna just keep to himself. I guess he works hard. He works hard for it. So I guess.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna look at his stat. How many assists does he have?
6 on the season.
There you go.
That explains it.
He ain't passing girls around. Okay, there we go.
That explains it. Still, let's head over to the A division.
I'm down.
A couple teams that we want to look at. Team Ream, man. Here's a team that started off the year, and I was kind of nervous about Team Ream. Obviously, Dom Arena, John Lucchese, those two crush it. Jimmy's a monster underneath. But I was kind of nervous about everything else around this team. But, man, they're fine.
They're back.
They're back.
They're back. And I don't know how Ant Montella feels about this. This is the hottest team in A. Dom Arena's arms, I think, have grown an inch and a half. So, him going to the rim now is a little bit easier.
Dude, it's crazy. Every time I take
He's on a different level right now.
Every time I take a picture of Dom Arena, his arms look jacked.
Yeah.
Jacked.
Maybe is it your camera or is it real life?
I think it's a combination.
I think it's a combination of both, too.
But no, they're playing well, and John Lucchese crushes it.
Yeah.
Dude.
I just love Jimmy Cassidy's game, man. He is just... He's a bulldozer. Every team wants a Jimmy Cassidy. Every single team.
I wish my team had one.
Right?
That's a difference maker.
If you had Jimmy Cassidy, you guys win probably 4 games.
Yeah, all 3 against Minka, hopefully.
Yep, and then probably steal one.
Yeah, that 100%. He brings so much heart and energy, and that, he's a big dude, and he's always running up and down that court. He's hustling.
He is.
He's hustling. But what I liked about Team Ream, who were they playing? Were they playing one of the House of Sports teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the guys on the sideline starts talking trash because John Lucchese got dropped. Man, Lucchese shut him up with his game.
All right.
He just said, boy, watch me.
Sorry, I got distracted by my stats. And this is I guess, I'm going to be a little self-centered here. But I'm actually really impressed. I probably played about 10 minutes a game, Joe. I'm averaging 4 assists a game.
That's impressive.
So if I'm playing 25 minutes, I'm averaging like 10, 11 assists a game. Like, that's pretty good.
Why aren't you getting more time?
I'm good. I'm good with my time. I'm not talking about needing more time. I'm just like,
I think you should get more time.
I'm throwing a jab at Triarci right now. See, like, I'm passing the ball. I'm passing girls to my friends. Like, I'm doing it all out here. Like, dude, all right, we get it. You shoot 58% from the field. You know, pass some of your girlfriend's dimes around, all right? Like,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
All right, Joe, we have our first caller coming up. He's on Big Baller Brand. They are struggling.
Big Baller Brand.
They had 32 turnovers against Mason's team last week.
That's brutal.
He wants to embrace his frustrations, and you have to stay tuned to find out who the guest is going to be.
Now that's a tease. Guest coming up next. Hey.
All right, guys, we have a brand new caller today on a Saturday. One of my good friends, Mike Melnick from Big Baller Brand. Mike, how you doing?
What is up, Mike? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just sitting in the gym parking lot, waiting to get a nice workout in.
Dude, what are you lifting today?
To be honest, I don't really know yet.
Dude, me and Mike are the same person now. Like, we kind of do that now. Like, we used to be like, oh, man, we're going to do chest. We're going to do, like, 1,000 sets. Now we're like, oh, fuck, I got to go to the gym today. I got to whatever. Right, Mike?
Can I fart on the air?
Yeah, dude.
Go for it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Did you shit yourself?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus
The air is
Christ.
cool.
So, Mike, dude, let's talk about Big Baller Brand. What the hell is going on?
Well, the thing that's going on is we have 5 people every game. 3 of them are actually on the team. The other 2 are not. And, Dan's out with a concussion right now. Pete Gordon's starting to work night.
Wait, who's out of a concussion?
Yeah, he has a concussion.
Who, Dan?
Dan, yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, there was a play in the game where someone took out his leg, but it wasn't a foul, and he hit his head.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
He's
wow.
out.
That's news to us. Oh, I got to text Dan. I hope he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Wow, and he played that whole game.
What happened?
He played the whole game after, right?
Yeah, there was only like a few more minutes left, but yeah, he played.
Oh, my God.
He's a warrior.
He is. So, Mike, just, like, talk to us, like, what's going on with this team? Like, is it, like, disheveled? Is it, like... Because this team has so much talent.
Yeah, I mean, we're okay. It's just, I don't even know if I'm actually on the team, if I'm being completely honest. To be honest, I don't know if you know me, I don't really play for the same team 2 seasons in a row. So this would be my second season with them, and I'm not a fan of that. So if there's anyone listening that's looking for a tall kid that can only shoot a 3-pointer wide the fuck open, then let me know.
But you couldn't have played with them before.
What happened?
You couldn't have played on that team before.
Yes.
Dude,
Okay.
do you want to play on Team Dirt?
That is actually the only team I wouldn't play for.
Wow, well, you know what?
I would play with the Indian team before I play with their team.
Well, good thing I have control of this podcast. Goodbye, Mike. It was nice speaking to you. Peace. Fuck him. Yeah, he's off.
Dad and I Zeddy on a basketball court. Maybe I would like to link up with you at like Pasha, but not at a
Mike, why have you waited this long to call the podcast?
Yeah, man, we needed you. We've been dealing with...
I mean, I guess it took me to be a floater, not really on a team to call, you know?
we like that. I mean, we've been dealing with Mason for fucking like 3 years, man. It's painful.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But, to be honest, the reason I want to come back to the league is to have a solid rivalry with Mason. I'm kind of sick and tired of his team, and I don't really like him that much.
Okay, dude, I think you need to really just break your habits, be on the Big Baller Brand roster. Don't join Team Dirt.
Yeah, definitely not.
He didn't even look at me. I thought he was gonna like give like a little eye contact, like like when the girlfriend
No,
gets mad.
you know what? We don't even need Mike Melnick because I want to play Mike Melnick.
You know
and I
who
want
you
to
have?
shut him down.
No, you have Joe Genoa.
Yeah, Joe G.
All right, I saw a little confrontation between you and Lowell. Could you talk about that?
Like a rivalry competition?
I don't know. I saw like words going back and forth.
Yeah, me, him, and Brian Douglas weren't on the same page. I was trying to, promote my. Well, the thing is, Lowell doesn't have great hearing. He has terrible hearing, and I said nothing about him at all, and he thought I was yelling at him. I literally nothing about him, but you know what? Lowell's a good kid. He has a child at home. He's a good father, so yeah, I have nothing bad to say against a good father. So me and Lowell are close.
Okay, all right. We were expecting a little. That was like a Pinto response.
Yeah, that was really gay. You're better than that.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
thought you were going to drop the people's elbow on Lowell right there on the podcast.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, this is a call out Lowell. Let's shoot the one. I'm kidding. Please don't beat the shit out of me. I'm kidding.
Good. We'll tag him during this segment. That's great. Thanks.
That is great. This is awesome.
Yeah, but Lowell's not on the team. He was just there to, assist with our shortness of players because Eddie Byrne, I don't know if he's bartending on Sunday nights up at Jimmy's too. I don't know where he is, but he hasn't showed up.
Hey, one guy that I want to know about on your roster, Teddy St. John. Is he playing? When's he making his debut?
Oh, I didn't even know he was on the team.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Apparently,
so I heard he has a new job, so he has a bedtime, which is like 8:00, so he can't actually make it to the game.
well, what we heard is the girlfriend actually doesn't want him going to Ardsley. There's like rumors going there, like they got that motel right there.
Oh, yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I've heard. I heard, yeah.
You ever been in that motel, Melnick?
I have been in that motel.
Wait,
God.
really?
Why?
No, really?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
shoot.
Oh,
I was going to say,
I was hoping he was.
Go get yourself checked. Jesus Christ.
So, all right, Melnick, I know you don't like Mason's team. Nico dominated you guys. He, bitch slapped you guys.
Yeah.
Say something about them, because they're kind of dirtbags, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I thought I knew the kids from my own college. I thought they were, nice kids, but that little kid, he pump faked a lot, and he caught me. My feet were out of my shoes. But he didn't have to tell me. He literally had to tell me. He said, "Oh, you can't call it the pump fake." I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I know. My fucking shoes are off my feet. I get it, all right?" And I just didn't like it. That Nico kid, yeah, he's handsome. He's in a rock band or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really know if I like him.
You're talking about Gillen, that little weasel, huh?
Yeah, Gillen and Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Mason? I mean, think about it. Mason is
Mason's
just
annoying.
no.
He's annoying, man.
Mason's a dick.
Mason's a dick because he's the kid that you're like, all right, we don't need to guard him, and then he'll hit a three, and he's the kid you pick last, but he still ends up showing up a little bit. It's kind of annoying.
And then he's going to let you know that he hit that 3,000 times.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. He's hit 5 threes in my face, so that are clutch. But
I know. I'm just waiting for you to block one and just hit him right in the face, and then
I'm pretty happy.
right in the
I'm not gonna lie,
face.
I'm pretty happy I blocked Roger Rojas. Pretty happy.
Oh, you did. Oh, good.
Yeah, because he played for Iona College, right?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yes. I blocked a college basketball player, so a lot of sarcasm behind that.
So, Mike, we're glad to hear that you are officially signing with Big Baller Brand.
Thank you.
So let's see. What would Melnick? Melnick had 11 points last game, 5 rebounds. I think he's going to average 20 on this team, Joe. You probably don't want him to now. I feel like this is your new Tony Panio.
Yeah, no, fuck Melnick. I don't even want to talk to him again. I thought we were kind of friends, but you just slapped me so hard in the face that I can't ever look at you in the face again. So
It's fine.
I hope we play you. I hope you guys beat us by 42 points, but you don't score a single basket. And I'll make sure I'll foul you every time. I'll foul out.
Well, if you do foul, that means he goes to the free throw line, Joe.
Yeah, no, it won't be shooting. I'll hug him every time.
Okay. Oh, man. All right. Joe's going to ask you one more question, Mike, and then we're going to let you go to the gym and get a killer pump.
And you're going to go to another commercial break.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
we got sponsors, Mike. Someone's got to pay the bills here. All right, Mike, other than Mason's team, if there's one team that you want to call out right now, who is it?
To be honest with you, I've only seen 2 teams, and that's, I guess, Pinto's team. I've only been to 2 games. I don't know anyone else.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Pinto was talking a lot of smack after they beat you.
Yeah, he goes, honestly, I thought Melnick was better than what he was, soft. I dominated him inside.
To be honest with you, he really didn't.
Oh.
He really didn't. He dominated some of our team members, but he didn't dominate me.
Okay, good. Yeah, he was saying Pete Gordon, just can't shoot anymore, this and that, blah blah blah,
Yeah, I think the night shifts at the construction yard are, they're getting to him a little bit. He's tired.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mike, thank you so much for tuning in. It was an absolute pleasure. We hope to hear from you again soon. Yeah. This is the
Thank you guys.
No.
I hear the music in the background.
Yeah, we're going to commercial, Mike. We got to go. Goodbye.
This is it. This is the moment.
Goodbye.
Guys, see you later.
Later.
That was good.
That was good.
That was a good one.
Look, he hung up on us. You hear him?
Yeah.
Right away. He
Yeah.
wanted to go to the gym.
Wanted to go to the
All right,
gym.
Whatever. That was a great segment.
That was.
I don't know why he hasn't called more.
So this is good because now this is what Joe. This is what we do here.
Okay.
We
What do we do?
stir the pot.
Uh-oh. Who heard that we're talking trash about them? Who's
no.
listening live?
Coming up next.
Oh, the weasel himself. Stay tuned. Leewood podcast.
Coming in with the hottest team from the B division, winning 3 in a row, going for their 4th tomorrow. We have the captain, the owner, everyone's favorite, Thomas Pinto, LF Lakers. Thomas, how are you?
I'm good, Phil. How are you?
Good. Do you like that introduction?
That was great.
Yeah, it's good,
That's
dude.
awesome. The production of the show just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, it's got it, Tom. We're at a new level. We got commercials now and everything.
Oh man, you guys have made it big.
We're trying here, Fangus. Fangus, how are you? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you.
What are you up to right now? It's 10:26. You just rolling out of bed? What's the deal?
Well, I'm just sitting, just hanging out, just want to talk some basketball.
All right, I
love
respect
it.
that, man.
He knows how to get me a Woody.
Yeah, 100%.
Here, basketball time.
So, Fangus, you guys are the hottest team in the league right now. How does that make you feel?
Love the way we're playing. I think the playoffs started a little bit early for us this year because when you start 0-4, you don't give yourself much room for error. So we basically had 3 straight playoff games that we know we needed to win, and we did. So we're happy with the way we're playing, but we're still an under 500 team, and we got to keep it up. We still got work to do.
You got good news tomorrow. You're playing Team Dirt. You guys come in. Yeah, actually, Vegas is only having you as 15-point favorites right now. They think your style and their style kind of not match, but they could, they're like a less version of you guys just without the skill set. You know what I mean? Like, you guys play hard for 40 minutes. They play hard for 40 minutes.
But we stink.
But they stink, and you guys are good. So, but I think it's going to be a fun game, Tom. I really do.
Well, you might want to alter the line a little bit. Unfortunately, Mike Satch broke his thumb.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's devastating news.
We don't think it's too bad of a fracture, so our hope is that he might sit out the rest of the regular season, and we have him back for playoffs. But he's definitely not playing tomorrow.
This is the second injury we've heard from. How did he do this? Did he do this playing in a game?
Playing softball.
Oh man.
Come on, man. It's October.
That's a bad job by you,
softball.
GM. That's a really bad job. You should have your players only playing in Leewood basketball when Leewood's on. I mean, this multi-sport. Fangus, you're going to hurt your Fangus soon.
I play softball on Sunday mornings. I never discourage my players from playing other sports. Thatch is the best shortstop I've ever seen. He is a service to any team that he plays on, and it happens.
Oh, man, I feel...
Well, here, I'll tell you some good news, Tom. The line is still staying at 15 because it doesn't matter. That's how bad Team Dirt is.
Also, I hope that you guys have Joe back on in the lineup tomorrow. I was actually just texting him. I had no idea what happened. I was just texting him, so I hope he's back on the court tomorrow.
He's coming back?
Yeah, well, we've been speaking with Joe, and he's trying his hardest to come back. He really is. There's no guarantee that he will be back on the court. He will give it a go and see how he does
tomorrow?
running. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow, but it's going to be in the coming game.
Holy shit. This is the best podcast we've ever had. Like,
I still had no idea about Joe G.
This is like, Thomas, the commissioner's getting no news anymore. It's kind of bullshit, but I like it. It's weird. Like, Dan Delash had a concussion. We hear Mike Satch breaks his thumb, which is unfortunate. We don't want to see this, but like, I'm not hearing about this. I'm hearing about this live, which, like, for the league, like, now we're getting Joe G back, which is the best news we could have heard.
100%. 100%. And I hope he can make it back, and I hope it's a smooth transition back on the court because Team Dirt really misses him and needs him.
Yeah, you guys do need him. So, Tom, I got you guys at 60-1 to win the whole league, and I think it's getting better and better because you're playing at a level that, quite frankly, the only one I'm putting up around you is Danny Rock right now, and that's just a different position. I think this is how much you mean to your team right now. And I know Pale and Frail, Team Transform, they've won 4 in a row. They think they're almighty and jumbo, whatever. You guys, you see them in the playoffs. I know you're going to stop Bitchneek. You're going to play your 2020 game. You're going to win the MVP of B because you take Thomas Pinto off LF Lakers, this team goes 2-8.
Yeah, well, when we had that start, that 0-4 start, one thing we didn't do was point fingers at each other. There was no blame going to one person, even though after the loss to the old timers, all the blame should have gone to me with how poorly I played that game. And then we lost that tough one to the Bandits. But, besides really for the second half of the first game against Wonder Bread, I mean, we were competitive for every single half, every single 10-minute stretch. So we were right there in those 3 losses, which we lost by like 9 points combined. So we knew we could hang. We knew we could stick around. We knew we could play. And last win, our third win, was really satisfying because in our 3 losses, our late game execution was very, very poor. And our last win, our execution under 2 minutes was great.
Yeah.
And that's what got us the win. When we were down by 4, we didn't want to foul Pete. If we foul Pete and put him on the line, we probably lose.
Yeah.
We didn't. We put some other guys on the line. It got us the ball back, and it led us to a great win. So
I'm glad you just said that point, because it is so underrated how it actually frustrates me. I think you guys are one of the only teams that do it, and it's brilliant. The 2 guys on the team that you don't want to foul. And then there's 3 guys that you're like, you know what? Let them go make the first on a 1-on-1, and if they don't, that's where we're getting it. And I feel a lot of teams get nervous. They're down 3. They foul anybody. Like, you could take a couple seconds off the clock. When that ball gets to the other player, their weakest link, that's when you foul them. So, like, I think it's a brilliant job on your guys' part, because I see it in the A division all the time. Teams are down 3, they miss a pull-up jumper, and they're trying to foul the guard right away. Like, get it to the big, And Thomas, that's the difference between you guys being 2-5 right now to you being 3-4 and right on the map. So great job. Joe, you have anything to ask Thomas right now?
Yeah, Fangus. So, again, early rough start for the team. Now you guys are picking it up. Is there a player or 2 that has really picked up their game and has made that next step to help you guys be where you're at right now?
Offensively, Mike DeChico's been great. He's really picked it up the last couple games. He's quick. He can shoot. He can get to the basket. He's got tremendous leaping ability. He's got quick hands. He got us the last 2 of our last 3 baskets in our last game. Doesn't have a lot of fear on the court. Mike's kind of a fearless guy out there, and he plays with kind of that reckless abandon, and I love that. And then on the defensive end, Mike Nardini's been great. He's kind of like an old school, just going to come in, get it done, doesn't worry about anything else but defending and winning. Is really good on offense too when we run our pick and roll sets. So those 2 have really been great for us. And I've said it the whole year. It's not 1 guy, it's not 2 guys, it's a team. We don't have the individual talent that we can just go one-on-one and expect to win. We'll get blown off the court if we try to do that. So I like it on every possession when everybody touches the ball. Everyone's got the green light. Everyone has ability on this team. And the more guys we get involved, the more guys that feel like they're in rhythm, the better off we're going to be. And it's led to 3 straight wins.
You think I could guard DeChico?
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Yes, we will. I hope I'm at the game. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm coming back from Philly. I'm going to the Panthers-Philly game, Pinto. But
nice.
You know best, like my 2 favorite B teams are playing against each other, and I just wish nothing but the best from both of them.
Thank you.
No problem. All right.
Fangus, are you worried at all that, you may slip up against a shitty team?
I wouldn't say worried, but I tell you that we're not taking you or any other team for granted. We're still an under 500 team. We want to avoid the play-in game at all costs. Our goal is to make the playoffs, and I think we're on a good track to do that, but we don't want to play in that play-in game. So we're going to treat you guys like you're 6-0 and the best team in the league.
Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. You're the only team that's done that.
There is no, we're an under 500 team.
Yeah, so are we.
We have no right to take anybody lightly because we lost 4 in a row to start the season.
Wow, you really motivated me. I think I may work out today.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Good. Thomas, thank you so much for tuning in. Love having you as always. Look forward to having you next week. Good luck tomorrow. LF Lakers, 2018 fall champs.
Thanks, man. Hey, have fun at the game. Those Eagle fans are crazy, so
I know.
you be careful.
Thank you.
You be careful.
Wow, Fangus.
Next stop.
Stand-up guy.
Hey guys, I love it. We always get we get
good analysis from Fangus.
Yeah.
I mean, he breaks.
Is that our second or third caller?
That was our second.
Jeez.
Yeah. But our callers have been great. Only two,
no, they're
but
great.
Melnick and Fangus.
Those two. Name two better people.
Melnick and Fangus.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But two extreme interviews. We
Yeah.
went from Melnick, who was dropping dimes.
Yeah.
And then Fangus really X's and O's there.
Yeah, which I like. You need balance.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Who's coming up next?
I don't know. We're trying to get in touch with your boy,
Who, the Weasel?
Gillen.
No.
I don't know. Want to just talk for a little bit? Let's go to commercial break because we got to do one more commercial. That's what we're getting paid to do.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
This podcast is sponsored by the Bees.
So our third caller didn't answer 3 times.
Yeah, so again, we started off with the podcast saying if you want to be on the podcast and we call you, answer the goddamn phone. So this further solidifies him being a weasel, and that's Chris Gillen. You're a weasel, bro.
So Joe Dirt's a little frustrated because Mason is just a beta. And long story short, Mason just does beta things and tells us his team wants to call the podcast. We call his guys, and they don't answer. So another dick move by Mason.
Of course.
I'm not shocked.
Me neither. And you know what's more frustrating? He's like, oh, yo, call Weasel Gillen, call Bitch Neek, all these guys, call all these guys. Nobody answers, and then he's like, oh, you could always call me.
Yeah.
I don't even think he tells them about the podcast. He just wants us to resort to him.
Yeah.
And it's not happening.
No, it's not.
No, Mason.
So you can talk about all his fucking threes he hits against Melnick.
Yeah,
Sick.
sick, bro. We're not putting Team Transform on the podcast this week. Yes, I said it. Team Transform.
Not going on. We should have called Roger. Roger would have answered.
He would have answered. He would have. He's on a flight back to Texas. He would have answered.
But Mason's, his big 3 can't answer their phone.
Yeah, big bunch of jabronis.
Yeah,
That's what they are.
Yeah, the big jabronis 3s.
What a bunch of clowns.
All right, Joe. We're gonna start with the B power rankings right now. Let's just talk about. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do. I just thought of this. I think it's a great idea. Can we go to the stats real quick?
What do we want to do? We want to go.
I want to talk. We're gonna shit on a couple teams.
Okay. Can we keep Team Dirt out?
No, we're not. We're not shitting on you guys. Let's
Okay,
go to the
thanks.
standings.
All
Let's
right,
check
the
this out.
standings, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna shit on one team from A and one team from B.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit on House of Sports, Dale's team, and Greg. Greg Casey, good friend of mine, really nice guy. He's a great player. They're getting 5 guys. They're struggling right now. They're 2-4. No, they're 2-2. But this team came in all like, oh, we're gonna win the league. We got really good talent, and they're copping L's right now. So I'm calling them out.
Okay, I got a team in A that I'm calling out, and that's got to be the Bronx Pigeons. Ever since I came into the league, and I love Pete, but ever since I came into this league as like a glorified coach for Brazzers, and we took them down in the playoffs, they haven't been the same.
They haven't been the
They've
same.
just been.
It's like
They're like mangled pigeons at this point. Like they don't even exist.
you're right. It's like that. It's like that really close friend that like you got into a big fight with, and it's never been the same. Like in high school, that's how it is.
They have
They've
never
ever been the same. They haven't been the same.
And I don't think they're ever going to be.
I don't know.
I think this team's going to have to split up to get things going.
I know, but
dude, they're
Kevin Brown looks big.
Yeah, Kevin
Hot,
Brown's
too.
been working out. His arms look
Yeah.
great.
What do
but-
you think? You think he looks hot?
Dude, he's hot. Yeah. Kevin Brown, you're good looking, man. But Bronx Pigeons, all the way
Calling
at
them
the
out.
bottom, calling them
Okay.
out.
I'm going to take a team out. I am going to call out Cookies and Cream. You think you're 3-3, you're all tough, all blah, 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 like we're the best team in B. Show up, all right? Finally, show up. 3-3 won't get you to win. It won't. You got the Bandits. You got Wonder Bread. LF Lakers. They're all better than you. Griff, Max, Rowan. They're all better than you. Chiarella. They're better. I'm tired of it. This team says I want to see more doing, not enough action.
Wow.
They have the talent. Put it together.
Put it together, bro. Okay, in the B, I got to call out Minkia. I don't give a rat's ass that you got 3 wins. You got 3 wins against Team Dirt, who's 0-7 with a 0% winning percentage, okay? You won 3 games, and you guys have the audacity to mock us and make fun of us. Yeah, we're a bunch of guys that don't know how to play basketball. We understand that. But to shoot 3 after 3 and, like, put your freaking hands in my face, get lost. You guys are going to make the playoffs. Sick. 3-win team, make the playoffs. If they even do. Once you do, you're going to get your asses handed to you.
Kicked.
You're going to lose by 40
Gonna
points.
Get your asses kicked.
Like Team Dirt has all damn season. So enjoy it while you last. I know your boys are pissed that you got to play us 3 times, but those are going to be your only 3 wins of the season.
Oh, shit. Okay, Joe, I'm having fun just calling people out.
Let's them.
Let's go to the stats now. I'm going to call 2 players out for May that
Oh,
are doing a good job, and they got to play better.
All right, who you got?
Here we go. I'm going down the list. I can't shit talk Easy Street. They are so much fun to watch.
Yeah, they're
go
fun.
over to the right.
All right, here we go. Scrolling. Who we got? Oh, did you throw up again?
No, not. Let's see. Keep going. I'm looking.
All right.
Go to the left. To the left.
To the left, to the right, to the right.
I don't know who to call out.
Probably should have planned this out a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
I got one.
Okay, where am I
I'm
going?
going to call out a player on Team Shine.
Who you got?
You go into the right.
Okay.
I'm going to call out Twin. All right? Enough is enough. You're averaging 10 points a game. You're actually the most athletic kid in this league behind Max Pierce. I mean, it's 1A and 1B. You're shooting 41%. Take more shots. This team needs you. That's why they're 2 and 3. Deshaun's doing a great job. He's averaging 17 points a game. Twin, step up. This team needs you. I get it. You hit a big shot. You guys won in that overtime thriller. It was a great shot. See, when the kid has the ball in his hands, good things happen.
Doesn't have it in his hands enough.
Have the ball in your hands.
Demand the ball. I'm going to call out someone from Team Ream, and that's my man, Aaron Cruz, Raw Dog.
Okay. Dude, that's a good one.
Here's a kid that left Brazzers, right? He left the team that I used to coach because he wanted a bigger role on Team Ream.
Shooting 30% from 3.
Dude, you're better than that. 30%? Step your freaking game up. Shoot the ball.
Dude, I'm getting a thrill out of this. Are you?
Me too.
All right, let's go to the B
Dude,
division.
you think somebody's going to try to beat us up?
No, we'll beat the shit out of him. Let's go.
I'm not scared.
That's why I bring a bat for a reason.
Oh, I don't.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
All right, who you got in B?
I'm going to call out 2 players in B. One's on your team. Go down.
Okay, great.
I'm going to call out Brian Kelly. Like, you're bringing up the ball, yet you average 1.2 assists a game. Be better than that, bro. Be better than that. Seriously, it's all fun and games. Want to do behind the back. You think it's funny. Yet, you don't even have 10 assists yet, bro. Step your game up. And my second player, let's go up. Keep going. Eddie Byrne. Go to Eddie Byrne.
Eddie Byrne.
Yeah.
Handsome Byrne.
In South Carolina, sick. Kid actually shooting over 50% from 3. You haven't shown up. And then you want to know why Big Baller Brand's in the dump right now. Absolute. Wait, does that say Handsome Byrne?
Yeah, it says Handsome Byrne.
Is that his brother?
And
it's got to
Eddie
be.
Byrne.
It's got his brother. That's pretty funny. Eddie, get to some games. Country concerts are over. Country season's over. Get your ass some games. I see Danny Hoff at some games. Why aren't you there? Go, Joe.
All right, first guy I'm calling out is coming from Bogo, and this is a double team call out here. It's Joe Cass and Bobby. Because when we played these guys, yeah, Decker may have outscored us, okay? But these guys are hustling up 40 points, trying to break damn records. Yo, let me get the ball, play a little basketball, and have some fun. I got you 2 dirtbags trying to play like it's the NBA.
Cass is still brings up the 3-second call.
Bro, you're asking for a 3-second call when you're up by 35 points against a team that doesn't even know how to dribble. And you're asking for a 3-second call. Okay? Why don't you be better? You're shooting 33% from 3. You stink.
Holy shit. Decker's averaging 28 points a game.
Yeah. Nobody else is in double figures there. Step it up, Bogo.
Yeah.
Call out the whole damn team.
You're right. Good. You got one more call out, Joe.
All right. One more call out. Who am I going to call out here? I'm going to call out. All right. It's easy. Team transform, Mason. Why? Because he's just an ass. And I'm going to leave it at that.
How many points? So Mason talks a big game, yet he's averaging what?
3 points a game. Sick. He's got 12 points on the year. He makes it 3 every game. Awesome. And he's going to tell us how, I'm 4 for 9 from 3. He does absolutely nothing else.
I still think
he doesn't pass the ball. He's got 2 assists, 8 rebounds. Dude, get some rebounds.
I could kick his ass one-on-one still with one knee.
100%. You're still faster than him.
I would just bitch him out.
And Mason's got the nerve.
And I'd make him go left because he can't go left.
Mason just tagged me in an Instagram video of a fat guy posing saying, "This is us." No, man. Maybe that's you. I'm not fat, bastard.
Oh, man. Joe, this was fun.
Dude,
Let's go.
this
All right,
was
we got to do the power rankings now. You go first.
All right,
B?
so quick in B. I got number 5, Old Timers. They had a bad loss last week against Bogo. They should have beat them. If they beat them, they would have definitely been in my top 3. Old Timers, number 5. Number 4, it's Cookies. Things are starting to unravel there, but I still respect them. I think Griff's going to have a better second half to finish the season strong. Chariello's going to start playing better. Brendan O'Shea. They're all going to get it clicking, and Rowan, maybe he'll show up. He doesn't show up to the podcast. I'm hoping he shows up on the court. Number 3, Wonder Bread, Danny Rock. He kills it. Number 2, I hate to say it, but it's Team Transform. Yes, Team Transform. I hate the Weasel. I hate Mason. Bitch Neek, he's a good-looking dude, but I hate him too. So I hope you guys lose. Number 1, it's got to go to the Bandits. My boy, Dante.
Let's go.
He goes nuts
I
all
love
the time.
him.
He gets kicked out of games. Then he sits down. He, relaxes. He realizes, and then he apologizes to
Thank
everyone,
you. That's the
which I like.
difference.
Which, you're going to be a jabroni. That's fine, but at least he comes over to Sil. He comes over to myself. He's like, guys, I'm sorry. I got a little too emotional, and he calms down.
That's what I appreciate and people don't understand. It's like the little things in life. People get thrown out. They start dropping F-bombs. They're giving me the finger. They're cursing me out because apparently I control what the refs call.
They're telling me to see him in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see you in the parking lot. Sure.
Dante got in a little scuffle with Bronx Hawks. It's a high-intense game. Both teams play really aggressive. What does he do 4 minutes after the game? Comes up to me, Sil, I'm sorry, man. I got out of hand. Won't happen again. That's simple.
It's easy.
They didn't curse me out. Nothing. I appreciate that.
Good guy.
Meanwhile, got Mason the dick cursing out Emmett on the court. We're trying to promote good sportsmanship. We're trying to promote family-type league,
We
which
want
we
you
do.
to be able to take your kids and your wife to Leewood, and Mason's not allowing that.
No, he's not.
The way he's acting. Grow up, Mason.
All right, top 5 in A.
Beta bitch.
I got the Brazzers. Brazzers had a really tough game against Toon Squad. They played well. Our big 3 didn't play that well. Kevin Kulikowski, John Hickey played excellent. RJ looked a little lost out there. Obviously showed up late. Typical RJ.
I'm not surprised.
I
Probably
love it.
working
Let me
out.
vent here. Another at perfect time. All right, game's not starting on time. Everyone's bitching. People don't get there on time.
I'm shocked. I'm so shocked.
You just can't make it up.
It's
But
unbelievable.
Kevin Kulikowski, kid doesn't complain. Guess what? He's there 8 o'clock.
Nice and early.
Nice and early.
Stretching. Getting
That's
shots
why
up.
he had 14 points. Okay? In the first half. It's fucking bullshit. All right. I got to give a shout out to 2. I'll go to that. Number 4 got him. They had a double overtime.
Got 'em.
They got a double overtime thriller. They're going to be a little upset because the team that they beat is above them. But they got to put it together.
They're creeping up there, though.
They are. They're there.
They're
But
creeping
they
up
don't
there.
know the Leewood intensity yet.
I think they're starting to get a taste of that, and it's going to even intensify as, you got 3 or 4 or 5 games left. You're going to feel it.
Yeah. Number 3, Team Ream. Hottest team in the league.
By far.
They're not hitting the top 2 yet because I want to see what they do against the top 2.
Yeah,
And then
maybe if Cruz starts playing better.
Toon
Raw
Squad.
Dog.
That game is going to be so much fun. You have to come, Joe.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Skip class. You have to come.
That's going to be real.
Don
entertaining.
Marina, hot. I think he's hotter than ever, to be honest with you.
Yeah, his arms just look phenomenal. He's definitely working out a lot more on the arms.
So we got to put a poll on. I'll do a split. I'll do it on Instagram. It'll be Don Marina. They're the final 2 guys. Final 3. Don Marina, Tim McCauley, Kevin Brown.
Wow, hot. That's a lot of hotness.
That's a lot of hotness.
I think
1,
Dom
2, and
runs
3.
away with it, though.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
I
Kevin
think it's gonna be
Brown.
good. Yeah.
That's a sneaky pick.
So, yeah. But that's number 3. Number 2, trees and threes. I'm never going against Tim McCauley.
I'm
sorry.
How could you ever go against Tim McCauley? Let's hear it, Phil.
Celebrate Tim McCauley. Who? Celebrate. I'm going to give out the shout out to Bobby Souls. Good luck today at the tournament. He's doing a Twitch tournament for Fortnite at the Gallery in White Plains.
Dude, he's going to kill it. Bobby Souls.
If everyone's listening, go support him. I think he's going to win it. Number 1, Toot Squad. They're unbelievable. Spencer Smith's playing at a level I've never seen him play before. He had 12, 14, 16. He had 18 points. He had 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Nick Nedwick is playing stellar ball as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I do the math really fast. 19 points. And then we got Beto, who only had 9. So the Brazzers did a good job on them. Kevin Arias, though, great captain, great kid. This team is deep. They're the team to beat in A. Joe?
Sil, as always.
I love you.
Dude, I love you. Dude, have a great time. This kid's going to Philly. He's probably getting laid, and he's going to watch a Panthers dub and then come back to Leewood.
I'm definitely not getting laid.
All right, but he's going to watch a Panthers dub.
I might get my ass kicked down there.
That's
I'm going in there with a...
What are you wearing?
I got to wear a Cam jersey, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not wearing Calvin.
Throw out the fucking
Actually,
Superman? What are you doing? I think you should wear like a Superman thing. Don't you have that crazy...
Holy shit, I just got a good text.
From who?
Transfer from Kennedy, trying out for JV. He's a monster.
Wow.
I'm going to go undefeated again.
If for those of you who don't know, Sil's the best coach.
No, I'm
in the
not,
Lower
but
Hudson
I'm just
Valley.
hyped. That's great. This
Sil,
is awesome.
Always
Joe,
a pleasure.
Enjoy the
Dude,
weekend.
thanks for listening to the podcast. As always, any suggestions, comments, likes, shares, anything, shoot us a message. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Sunday for all the action.